I can't tell if I'm up or not. Are we live? All right, can you hear me? There is a serious lag on my end. I'm wondering how it sounds and looks on your end. All right, it looks like I'm going to be, gosh, almost a about 15 seconds behind the chat and 15 seconds behind the screen that I'm looking at. But really, the whole idea behind tonight is for me to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. I can't believe I'm sitting here, and I don't want to get too far into the weeds on individual thanks, but there are some of you that I wouldn't be sitting here without. I thought what I would do is start by just kind of giving you guys an idea, a little bit of how I wound up here. Um, and I don't mean from birth. I'll start like with something more recent. Uh, I was an educator. I taught school and I was a school superintendent. But I have been on eBay since 1999. And Melody and I have sold off and on. I originally sold lumber, and over time, it we sold more and more stuff. And then Melody got involved, and we went from selling like cool stuff like tools and lumber to like wigs and wiglets and stuff like that. And as we got closer to retirement in Texas, you can kind of tell when you're going to be able to retire. As we got close, we started building up eBay so that there would be a retirement income, because when you retire, you're not going to make the same that you made when you were working full time. So what we did is we ramped up eBay, and once we got to that, $6,000 a month, we knew we would have more than what we needed to do it. I started Instagram because Melody had Instagram, and we had heard people had sales on Instagram. And the whole reason behind Instagram was like, if eBay lost its mind and suspended me or something like that, I wanted another platform that I would be able to sell on. And I thought that's what Instagram was. So I made an Instagram, and my original goal was just to get like 400 subscribers, because that's how many Melody had, and I didn't want her to win. She wanted me to start YouTube. I had zero intention of ever starting YouTube. My big fear was I don't have anything to add. Like, I see so many good channels and people that are out there that I think know more than me and they do more than me, and it just makes me like, man, a little bit leery of diving in. But Melody thought that I should, and so I made a deal with her. When I was sitting at 400 followers on Instagram, I told her, I said, well, when I get to 10,000, I'll make a YouTube channel. And she was like, deal. And the only reason I even made up that number is that seemed unbelievably safe. Oh, okay. See, I told you there's a lag. I see super chats, and this isn't, y'all don't need to do that. Like, this is for me to thank you. I don't do any more super chats. I love you. I can't even tell who did it. A rural squirrel, because I see a squirrel. An 865 picture. Seriously, guys, I appreciate it. I love you guys, but don't don't do that. Like, that'll just make me feel bad. I have stuff for you guys, not vice versa. That's not what this is. But anyway, so the plan was never to get to 10,000. I didn't think that was possible, but when it started getting close, Melody made me do it. So I created a YouTube channel. I left my first video up, and if you get a chance, go back and watch it, because it's terrible. And one of the things I learned from that is that all of you that posted on there that it was a good video, you're liars. Like, every single one of you. I know that it wasn't. The first comment I got was from Amber Resell. So, like, I think she's the best, and I always, always, always appreciate the comments. But so anyway, I feel like I am the least likely YouTube person ever. And but I do have a goal for this channel. So before I start giving anything away, let me talk real quick about what I want. And I've been pretty open with a lot of Angie. Stop it. I've been pretty open about the childhood that I had, and that it was less than conventional. I I don't know what everybody knows, but I'll give you a life history in just a couple of minutes. And I never know where to start the story, but in 1961, my dad escaped from the Seagoville Federal Penitentiary, and he bought my mom from her parents. And we grew up homeless, and we grew up on the run, and we grew up in a situation where hope was in short supply. And I've told the chewing gum story that kind of saved me in middle school, selling chewing gum to the other kids. And so I've been a reseller more or less all the way through. And what it did, I don't know how to turn off the super chats. I love you guys, but I at least need to turn them off where Melody can't see them. So maybe I get to bogart him. Christina Black, Cat the Nurse Flipper. I don't have something where King snatches it out and says, "Thanks for the coin, peasants." I appreciate you guys, but please don't do that. Like, I won't. I'll tell you what. If y'all keep doing the super chats, I won't do another live, because I don't really want it to be about that. But anyway, so for me, reselling was this source of hope in a world that there wasn't much. And so if I'm going to be on YouTube, I picture there's somebody out there that just really needs that boost. They really need that lift up, that inspiration to know that there's something that they can do that might make the difference. Because we're not talking about massive dollars. The further you get from poverty, you start to forget how much it takes to make a difference. It doesn't take a ton of money. For me, it was a couple of dollars. And so I have this picture in my head of who's actually watching these videos. And I picture somebody out there, it's a single mom or a single dad, or somebody who's recently retired, or just not sure where to go to make ends meet, just to be able to buy a gallon of gas or a dozen eggs. And I want them, when I make these videos, to feel uplifted and to feel like there is a choice that they have that doesn't belong to anybody else. And if I can do that on YouTube, if I can provide just that little bit of hope, then that makes all of this worthwhile. So anyway, that's the whole reason behind the channel. And I have had way more than my share of blessings in this life. I really have. Like, I've got a good home. I've had a good job. I was always fortunate that I worked with good kids and good teachers, and I've got a good son and a good wife. If I can return any of that to other people, that's what I need to do. I don't need a whole lot. But let me tell you what I do get from YouTube, and then we'll give something away. What I get from YouTube is this sense that, and it's very similar to what I had when I was teaching, is that sense that I still matter, that I have an opportunity to make a difference for somebody. And I loved teaching and didn't realize how much I missed that. And I get a little bit of that from YouTube. It's not quite as close as having the kids in your class, but it's good, and it's close, and it makes a difference for me. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I want to give some stuff away, and we'll just start with something kind of cool. I think I know how to do this, and if this doesn't work, then we'll do it another way. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give away a 1980s sweatshirt that is still new with the tags on it. And this came out of that storage locker, so let me show it to you. This is by Toltex. I think I showed you the back of it. And it is a large. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and put something in the chat. My son has told me like 1,500 times how to transition to the other screen without having it show up, but I think I will probably fail at that. So let me transition to the other screen in just 1 second. Hang on 1 second. All right, here we go. Let's try this. That did not work. All right. So here's what I want you to do. In the chat, I want you to type a keyword. Let me figure out how to enter my keyword. I want you to put hashtag hope. I don't know how to turn the bot off. Is it going crazy? Hashtag hope. Here we go. There we go. And anybody that wins can just send me a note on Instagram and I will ship it out to you. All right, we'll give it just another minute. Can y'all see my screen? Now, this isn't for the Rolo. This is for the sweatshirt. Judy, if you don't have Instagram, you'll just have to figure out how to get me a note. I'll try and get you my email or something like that. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll it. It is Angelica Ramcharan. I'm not sure. Well, I'm almost positive I did not pronounce that correctly. All right. And hopefully I will be back on the screen shortly. All right. Did we do that right? Did I give something away? All right, so Angelica, if you have Instagram, shoot me a note and let me know where to send the sweatshirt. And I'm back. It's good. I can't believe this is working. My only complaint on my end is that what I'm looking at is me talking like it's like traveling back in time, and I wish it was a little bit quicker. I modded a lot of the people beforehand. There's a few people that I thought I had modded and missed, but I appreciate you guys so much for helping me out because I'm barely hanging on. Big shout out to my son for making my intro for me and for helping me get this set up where it looked like we did this on purpose. All right, so let's move right on. And would anybody like a mystery box? If you would like a mystery box, I'm going to try and go back over to the other screen. That probably didn't work like I wanted. And I don't know how to do another one. All right, keyword. We need a new keyword. So this time, we are going to use the word hashtag mystery. Hashtag mystery. And this is for a mystery box. And it will be, my plan is to put in the mystery box stuff that you can sell. I've never had a live. How many people are here? I don't know how to tell. Oh my goodness. I didn't. I told my friends I thought this would be like the high school dance and I'd be here by myself again. All right, we'll give this just a minute more, and then we will roll it and give away a mystery box. I'm going to wait just a second. I don't want to cut anybody off. Are we ready? Somebody type ready and I'll know you heard me. And this is going, the mystery box is going to Mimi's Treasures. And Mimi, if you would send me a note on Instagram, then I will make sure I get a mystery box out to you. And I might want to talk to you a little bit before I send it out because I have lots of cool stuff. So let me, hopefully I'm back. I can't follow the chat at all. Like, let me tell you what, I have a mountain of respect for people that do live chats on the regular. Like, Kat does one all the time. I've been fortunate enough to be on there, and she just makes it look like butter. Like, it's just so easy. And, like, I had a full head of hair at 8 this morning, and it's all gone. It is all gone. Congratulations, Mimi. I can't believe you guys are here. I am so beyond thankful. Let's do one more. This one is for merch. And I'm just going to put stuff in there. And this one's going to be a little bit different. So I also had no intention of ever doing merch. And Melody is the one that talked me into getting the logo made. I had a friend of mine make it. And but I have something that I'm going to include with the merch if the winner wants it. And let me show you what it is. So, for those of you that don't know, Melody and I went on our first date in 1985. And we got married in 89, and we probably haven't spent a handful of days apart since then. For our 25th anniversary, which was almost 10 years ago now, I wrote Melody a book. And it is the most ridiculous thing that you have ever read. It should take you all of 30 minutes to read it. It is How to Be Married Forever, and it is the 25 lessons that I have learned about how to be married. I will include that in with the book of merch. If you follow all of the directions in there, you are probably going to wind up divorced. But I'm going to give one if somebody wants one. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to try and move over to this Nightbot thing again. I have no idea what I'm doing, anybody. All right, so this time we are going to do hashtag merch. Hold on, I don't want a capital M. We'll do hashtag merch, M-E-R-C-H, all lowercase, hashtag merch. And I will include a little bit of everything. There we go. Awesome. I can't believe how many people are. Somebody put that they ordered the book for their newlywed son. The best thing about having a book like this written is that I never have to put any thought into wedding gifts ever again. Now I just give them my book. Gosh, I can't believe how many comments there are. And then as soon as we pick a winner here, then we are going to roll into the roll into the Rolo giveaway. A little miscue. I have now given away 198 shirts and sold 2. Baldy Pal Pickin, a friend of mine on YouTube, y'all need to go check his channel out. He bought the first ever shirt that I sold, and I tried to talk him out of it. I offered to send it to him, but he bought it anyway. We'll give it just a minute more on there. Get your hashtag merch in there. Let's finish it up, and let's give away some merch. And I'm going to click roll it. Here we go. Carlos Perez is winning a box of merch. Congratulations, Carlos. I'm completely worn out from this. Like, I need to send a thank you to everybody who's ever put me in a live, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So, this is the Rolo. It is the wireless Rolo. I have had both. I've had the wired one and the wireless one. I like the wireless one better. I thought it printed better. And it was super easy to connect to just virtually everything in the house. I can print from my phone. I can print from really anywhere. It wasn't sponsored by Rolo. I didn't know that they had like an affiliate thing that I had to fill out. I did that, but they don't start by sending you a machine. So, how fortunate am I? I'm married to somebody who lets me do stuff like this. But I have everything ready to go. I have a Rolo that I'm going to send out. And the big thing I want everybody to remember is that, man, I am genuinely humbled by the support I get, because I think you could have picked so many people at random, and really what I want, I want to teach. I want to be able to help people. You know, as time goes by, you start getting older and you realize that stuff just doesn't matter. What really matters are the people in your lives, the people that you interact with. And, you know, when it's all said and done is, you know, did you make a difference when you were here? And I have had so many people help me along the way that if I can do any of it, if I can give any of that back, then I want to be able to do that. So from me to you, to all of you guys, is that I'm beyond grateful for everything you've done for me. And so let's give away a Rolo. If I could, and you probably won't believe this, but if I could, I would send one to every single one of you. If I could afford to do that, I would do that. And if ever it gets to that point, then I've told Melody many times, if I ever won the lottery, it wouldn't do any good. I would give most of it away. But I'm going to clumsily switch back over to the giveaway one, and then we will do a hashtag, and let's see if we can give away a Rolo. That probably wasn't any smoother. And if you could guess, we're going to do hashtag Rolo. So if you would like to win, enter that into the comments. I think Rolo has 2 L's for all of you putting 1 L. I think some of you are just used to typing YOLO, but Rolo has 2 L's. Hashtag ROLLO. God, I can't get over how many people are commenting. And Kat, $50 was just incredible. I'm not even sure what to say. Thank you. I did notice my niece was in the chat, and She can't win, just by the way. Plus, I know she's going to tell on me and tell Melody y'all did super chats, so... Yeah, thanks, Ella. All right, get it in there. Hashtag Rolo, I'm going to choose in just a moment. And if it comes up with Ella, I'm going to redo it. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Here we go. And Carlos Perez. Did Carlos Perez win the last one? Wow. Carlos, have you... Wow. That's incredible. It saves me money on shipping, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. Oh my goodness, look at the chat rolling. Yeah, Carlos, you need to go out and buy lottery tickets right now. Or at least type your numbers into the chat for everybody else. Again, on behalf of Melody and I, here's what you can look forward to on the channel going forward. I'm in the middle of our a shipping series that I'm going to continue to do. It's going to be primarily the educational videos and any way that I can help people get over the hump. I've enjoyed it a great deal, like way more than I thought I would. And a lot of these people in the chat, I consider friends. I mean, they're not just cyber friends. I consider a lot of you friends. And it's this constant support that I get. A lot of people were like, oh man, if you get on YouTube, everybody's so ugly. I have not experienced that at all. That is not what I've experienced at all. And sometimes I think y'all weren't superintendents. I have been genuinely blessed by you guys. And I'm not going to keep this going long. I'm going to see if I know how to end a live stream. I appreciate you guys being here so very much. Carlos, congratulations again. Everybody who won, you need to send me a note on Instagram and let me know where I need to ship these things. And I probably won't get it out tomorrow. We've got some appointments and things, but I will get it out by Monday at the very latest. And that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And was there another super chat? Who did that? See, I'm not seeing it. Somebody did that when I wasn't. Philly Flipper, paying his dues. Man, he wasn't here when I said I'd never do another live stream if people keep donating. I appreciate you guys very, very much. I will see you very soon on the next one. Bye.